Yo, so I'm already here. Skyhold. Undercroft. And I'm about to create that armor. So once I'm here, as far as like the helmet, what I used. It's this one. Skirmisher hat. Dragon bone for the metal part. For the armor, 37 rating. The bottom one. I believe I used dexterity. Actually, it's this one. Superior Skirmisher. My bad. Superior Skirmisher hat. So you get 10 utility slots. Let's put here Dragon Bone and Great Bear. If you don't have Great Bear, Craggy Skin would work. Craggy Skin will give you Cunning, which give you a lot of crit chance. Great Bear Dexterity will give you a lot of crit damage. If you don't have Great Bear, regular Bear Hide would work. 15 versus 18. That'll be a lot too. So now I'm done with that. Medium armor. What I used. This one. Superior Prowler armor. If you're able to find this, the Fade Touch Bloodstone, tier 2 or tier 3, 7.5% extra damage for each enemy within 8 meters. It's already a lot. Another one you can put is this one. The Fade Touch Bloodstone or this one. This one adds some extra focus. You can put this in one of your either weapons or one of the other companions, because focus is the earning of the focus is on a group, not just a single. This is just single player. You can use this, but for most of the companions, I use this. Gain 3 guard, so they can have guard. I use this in one of their armors, because you can create either weapons or you can create an armor. So you got either or. Now obviously for this, for the top part, you gotta use here, Snowflare skin, because if you notice everything else says rogue only. Unfortunately you're not able to use dragon scales. Excuse me. Dragon scale says 288. Snowflare is 261, and you can use this. So the warrior can use, actually any class can use it. It takes out class restriction. And from here, got leather. You can either use Great Bear or Craggy Skin. I wouldn't use dragon scales because it doesn't look like that much. Depending on how much cunning or how much dexterity you got, but I focus more on dexterity, so you got a lot of crit damage. And for the metal one, I use Everite. Tier 3, common metal, melee defense. After you create that, you gotta scroll all the way down, or go all the way down and look for the arms. You notice you have different types here. If you can find a tier 3, that's more items you can put in there. I always pick this, Prowler Armor Arms. Reason being, you can put 8 as far as utility. And then for the utility, you can either pick Craggy Skin or the Great Bear, which I skip. Either Dexterity or Cunning. And then the important one here too, on the bottom. Any tier 3 leather you got that will increase here, the Craggy Skin actually. Use the Craggy Skin for 7% range defense. So you got melee defense on the coat, and then you got the arms. You're gonna have range defense. After that, scroll down for the legs. As far as the legs, I ended up with the utility one. Then from here on the utility, same thing. Either this, either Cunning or Dexterity. Like I said, if you don't have Great Bear or this, look for the next best thing that will give you Cunning or Dexterity. And as far as the metal slot, same thing, Everite. Melee defense. That's all you need for that. Let's go to the weapons. For the weapons, one-handed, you can pick this one, the Axe of Green Edges. You notice there's 3 leather ones. You can pick, for the leather, you can pick the Great Bear, because the Great Bear adds critical chance. That is if you need it. You can create this, all critical chance on this. Great Bear, another Great Bear. If you put all 3 Great Bear, you have 25%. That's already a lot. Your other weapon that you can use, Legion Mace. This is a good one too. For the leather slots, you put both Great Bear, and then for the cloth, you pick the Dragon Webbing. So you got 14% chance and damage. Just remember, it's the Axe of Green Edges, because they have the leather slots here, or Legion Mace. And from here, you pick the haft. As far as the haft, this one. This is what you need to get, because they both have leather slots. And from here, same principle there. You can either pick Cunning or Dexterity. And for the top part, you can either pick damage bonus or chance, as far as like your crit. So it's up to you what you want to balance it at. If you look at my stats, Dexterity 74, Cunning is 48. I got 54% chance and 155% damage bonus. I can drop the damage bonus so I can increase the chance, but with 50% that means 1 in every 2 shots is a crit. As far as abilities, if you can't get shield bash yet, stay with the payback strike. You don't need the upgrades yet. So because right now I don't have my controller, so it's your X and Y. You can have both X and Y as payback strike. And then combat roll, put down B. So you keep just rolling on that one. Then LB, use grappling chain. You don't need to get these two yet, since you're in a lower level. But the important ones are these two. It's based off the combat roll. As long as you get combat roll. As long as you got combat roll with coming through with the 250% weapon damage, you should be good. The rest of the passives are pretty good too. And for once you hold LT, that's where you put LT plus X. You can put Dragon Rage on that. LT plus Y, Shield Wall to gain guard. LT plus B, use Rampage when you have focus. And LT plus LB, LT plus RB, my bad, LT plus RB on this one. LT plus RB, you have Livid. And for Livid, if you don't have the upgrade yet, which is fine, you can still use it. The upgrade on this one is Endless Strength. If you end up with a killing blow, it just resets the duration, so you just keep having it all the time. For the Reaver, the passives are the highlight on this one, not the other active abilities. For the passives, you have this: 5% damage for 10% missing health, damage bonus when somebody dies near you. Of course, attack speed, lifesteal, and damage. Badly wounded enemies, you have speed bonus, critical chance too. You don't use this one. This is just your heal, but you don't use this one. This is the one you use, which is on LT plus X. So you can just drop your health to below 50%, so you can take advantage of the belt. So you can take advantage of the belt of urgency. You get small boost attack speed when below 50% health. So you're attacking really fast, then you got your crit chance, and then your crit damage. So that's all. That's what it's all about. And you have this one too, the Superb Ring of Crit Damage, 20% crit damage on that. This one, I'm still looking for the second ring. Once I find this, I'm replacing this ring with another one of the crit damage bonus. And I have dexterity here, so my crit damage is like all up there. And then I'm gonna switch out my weapons to where I have more crit chance. As long as it's above 50%. If it's above 60%, it's even better. As far as my weapons go. Oh, I forgot about this shield. Let me go back to that one. It's not the best shield for protection, but the reason I picked it, here you go, the best the best defense.